Difficult it can be for some people to talk about mental illness even in the year 2015. It can still be a bit of a challenge to raise funds to support people and families which are living with mental illness. That's why we're so happy to support a walk that's taking place in Hartford's Bushnell Park later this month. Nami, Connecticut, or the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is holding its largest fundraiser. Our own Lauren Victory is actually serving as the honorary chairperson this year. And to tell us more about the walk, I'm happy to welcome back to Morning Extra Kate Matthias. She's the executive director for Nami, Connecticut. Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well. Good to see you as well.
Okay, well, for people who didn't remember our interview last year, and as you're saying, there's some breaking news that actually cut it short, so we're glad to have you back. Tell us about Nami, Connecticut, what you do, what you're all about.
Nami, Connecticut provides support, education, and advocacy related to mental health and mental illness. So we have support groups all across the state where we train people to lead those support groups. We have a lot of education programs for family members so that they can better understand what's going on with their loved ones, for individuals themselves who are living with mental illness. We have professional programs where we go into schools and work with educators. We have Spanish language programs. We have a lot of different programs that we do in the community. And then we do a lot of advocacy work, really grassroots advocacy, getting people energized around issues that can make a difference in their lives.
That is a pretty far-reaching program, which is very impressive considering you guys are all volunteer-based, yeah?
Yes, all of our programs are run by volunteers. We train those volunteers. Many of them come out of the programs that we do. So they'll take one of our classes and they'll want to teach that class afterwards. They'll want to give back because they feel that the program was so valuable to them. And that's really how we grow our volunteer base.
You know, I hate to say it, it's not just that there still seems to be some stigma surrounding mental illness, but there's also sort of a fog. It sort of rung with me when you said you also have a lot of support for families out there too, because sometimes it's just tough to comprehend what a loved one is going through. It doesn't make sense to us logically. Talk about how important that is, that end of what you do.
It's critical. Family members very often are the ones that are mostly supporting the people who are living with the mental health condition, at least initially. You know, very often it's a young adult, very often it can be a child, and what they hear is the diagnosis, and they don't know what that means, and they don't know what the future holds or what it might hold for them. And so the education courses are so critical because they give them a sense of how to deal with the issues so that they better understand the illness itself, how to be better parents, how to take care of themselves, those kinds of things, and those are invaluable.
Absolutely invaluable. Now, for people who want to know more about your programs, before we get to the walk, we want to make sure we get that information out to people. How can they find out more?
The easiest way is to go to our website, which is www.namict.org.
NamiCT.org, and we will have that link up on our website, foxct.com. We want you to know, or make it as easy as we can for you, too. Okay, on to the walk. This is this your biggest fundraiser and your only fundraiser? Or is it just
It's our biggest fundraiser. We do have an annual appeal, and we do some other small things during the year, but this is by far our biggest fundraiser, and it provides us with funds that we can use for programs that don't get grant funded right now.
Right.
So we're thrilled. We're hoping we're going to have great weather like we're seeing right now.
It's a good shot.
Yes, it is. And it's going to be held in Bushnell Park. It's next Saturday, May 16th. It kicks off at 9 o'clock. The walk starts at 10. It's going to be a ton of fun. There are bands there. There's activities for kids. People can bring their pets.
Oh, wonderful.
Absolutely. We've actually had everything from dogs to turtles go on the walk.
It's not so good for a walk with a turtle.
It was in a somebody was pulling it.
I can imagine. Oh, that's something else. How long have you been doing it?
This is going to be our 13th year.
13th year.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and we've always done it in Bushnell Park in Hartford, which has been great for us. It's a beautiful setting, right down from the Capitol. So it's a great time. And the walk itself is typically over with by about 11:30, 12 o'clock. So you still have the rest of your day. You can visit great restaurants in the downtown Hartford area, or you can go on with the rest of your day. So we really encourage people to come out and join us.
What if people can't come out, but they still want to participate? participate in some way or donate?
They can certainly do that. They can have what we call a virtual walk team. They can start a team online, and they don't have to be at the walk, and their walkers don't need to be at the walk, but they can still raise funds for the walk. And we encourage people to do that who can't be there.
Fantastic. And once again, it's happening on the 16th, Bushnell Park. Registration begins at 9. The walk steps off at 10. It is so important. We're so happy, by the way, that Lauren Victory, our reporter, is going to be your honorary chairperson this year. This is just one of those issues that the more you look into it, the more you find that either you, a family member, or everybody you know knows somebody who is dealing with mental illness. It's something that needs to come out into the light a lot more, and for that we need money for good volunteers like you and the rest of the people at Nami.
Terrific.
So thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
And here's hoping for a great walk and great weather, too.
Okay, great.
We'll see
Thank you
what
so much.
for you.
Okay.
All right, still ahead on Morning Extra, we are going to meet our pet of the week with Protectors of Animals. This little guy's a spitfire. Trust me, you'll see.